There are many incidents that happen every day, however, some of them are so disturbing that you will not believe what you hear. Besties, don't forget to like and subscribe to stay safe and watch till the end. Let's start with the first incident, the fire-breathing incident.
Explaining incidents, Part 2.
Fire-breathing incident.
Before we start, can you follow me on Roblox? We're close to 1,000. Thank you, my cloudies. This man was from USA. He is known for breathing in fire, which is his talent. But one day, something tragic incident had happened during the show. During his performance, he was lighting up a fire on a torch or whatever it's called, and putted it in his mouth. But then, he accidentally swallowed some of the fuel. After it, he then burped, and the fire was under his stomach. After just 1 second, his stomach and body exploded.
Besties, this is absolutely terrifying. I can't even imagine seeing something like this happen.
And the people who was watching him perform thought it was part of the acting, and his body parts went on people's faces. Later on, his head was found on the popcorn machine.
The fear and shock are overwhelming. It's one of the most horrifying things I've ever heard. Please stay safe and never try anything dangerous like this. Now, let's move to the next one, 3 Men 1 Hammer.
Let's talk about
3 Men 1 Hammer.
Before we start, can you follow me on Roblox? Thank you, and happy Easter Day. I'd also like to thank this person for requesting this video. There was this man that was peacefully riding in his bike until these two guys came up to him and smashed his bike's wheels with a hammer, and after that, they then smashed the man's 𝗵𝗺𝗃, and the man was bleeding so hard. After the man was conscious, they then carried his 𝗴𝗺𝗲𝗿 to its snowy forest.
Just thinking about this makes me shiver.
𝗴𝗺𝗲𝗿 of the man was then putted laying down in the snow, and then the other man pulled out a screwdriver and stabbed the man's tummy countless times. The poor man was bleeding in his mouth, and while he was breathing, the 𝗿𝗺𝗆 on his mouth were bubbling. They then also stabbed the man's left eye, which bleeded so much. After that, they tied his 𝗿𝗺𝗃 on a tree and started taking pictures. That's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.
Besties, the cruelty is unimaginable. It's so shocking and disturbing. I honestly feel scared just imagining something like this. Stay far away from dangerous people and places.
Explaining incidents, Part 1.
𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗃 incident.
But before we start, can you follow me on Roblox? Thank you, my cloudies. Back in May 3rd, 2005, this year, a kid that is 7 years old was addicted in this brainer called 𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀 in the Philippines. His parents thought it was just a cartoon, until it all turned upside down and became a horror story. Because his parents said, every midnight on 12 o'clock and 3:17 a.m. in the night, his son would always say 𝗀𝗀𝗃 woke him up at that hour, and every day on 3:45 a.m., he would always stare at the window saying, there was a man standing that looked like 𝗀𝗀𝗃. And one day his parents saw that he was crying and saying 𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗃 while smashing his toys on the walls.
Besties, this story is so creepy and unsettling.
That's why his parents limited his screen time for 2-1/2 hours. So kids, don't be brainrotted, or you also have this kind of story.
Just thinking about it makes me nervous and anxious. It's shocking how something so strange and scary can affect someone so young. Please be careful with what you watch and stay safe. Next, let's talk about the cat in a blender incident. Let's talk about
The cat in a blender incident.
This incident happened in May 2023. It involved a calico cat being blended by a man. It started when he put the cat in a blender and began turning it on and off repeatedly. Eventually, he stopped turning it off and left it running. The cat was in extreme pain as it was blended, while the man was laughing. The cat continued to meowing for help as its organs and blood spread inside the blender.
This is absolutely horrifying, besties. I feel so scared and disgusted just thinking about it.
After that, he put the cat in a microwave and continued laughing until the cat died. And Initially, the video went viral in China, then it spread internationally. It got so popular that Chinese netizens were able to locate and find him. The man was identified as 𝗿𝗵𝗆, a Chinese food blogger and social media influencer from 𝗴𝗺𝗆 province. He was detained for only 15 days, because in China, animal cruelty is not considered a serious crime. May the cat rest in peace. Stay safe out there.
It's unbelievable how cruel someone could be. Please remember to treat animals kindly and stay safe out there. Now, let's talk about the face split incident.
Let's talk about
Face split incident.
the face split incident took place in Spain back in 2009. It all started when two brothers were swimming in the ocean and decided to jump off a cliff. The first brother jumped perfectly and landed safely in the water, without injuries. Then it was the second brother's turn. He was ready to jump, but when he did, he landed on a concrete, splitting his face open. He then fell into the water. As he floated, his head was completely covered in blood, staining the water around him red.
Besties, this is just heartbreaking and terrifying. Thinking about it makes my stomach turn and gives me chills.
He was rushed to the hospital, and the doctors tried everything to save him, but he sadly died. There's a video of the incident, but I'd rather not watch it. It's too disturbing. Stay safe.
I could never imagine witnessing something so shocking. Please be careful and stay safe.
Discussing about one man, one jar. I will finally make this video since so many people has been requesting one man, one jar incident. A Russian man that is completely 𝗴𝗺𝗆𝗍 had made a video named One Man, One Jar, which happens to be a famous incident. He published a video that was 17 years ago, and he published it on a website called 𝗴ecie. His user was known as 𝗿𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 video is described as a man, completely infiltrated and sat on the jar until it shattered into pieces and he had so many blood and body injuries.
This story is so disturbing, besties. I feel sick and shocked just imagining it.
And he ignored all of it and kept going. I don't really know what had happened next, so tell me in the comments if there's something I forgot to say that describes this man. That's all. Stay safe out there.
I can't understand why anyone would ever do something like this. Please stay away from dangerous things and stay safe. Finally, let's talk about 𝗿𝗺𝗃 mukbangs.
Explaining Incidents, Part 3.
𝗿𝗺𝗃 mukbangs.
Before we start, can you follow me on Roblox? Thanks. This all started when a man from the Philippines decided to do mukbang.videos to earn money and to help his family for it. A few days later, not long ago, some of his so-called follower challenged him to eat a chicken bone, which is not very good for people. He made that video and gained much views, but what he didn't know is that he died just after a few days, and the person who challenged him to do that hasn't been arrested.
Besties, this is so sad and shocking.
Like why? I feel absolutely bad about that man, even though he don't know me. And if you want to support him, he has a TikTok, here's his user. And his brother are the one doing the mukbangs now, because 𝗿𝗺𝗆 died. Condolences, by the way. That's all I know. Stay safe out there.
It's heartbreaking to think about the dangers people take just for attention. I feel so bad for him and his family. Please be careful with challenges and always stay safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay safe, and leave a comment below with the most shocking incident you've ever heard about.